Hi guys, Kym Cherry here again, back with more My Little Pony customizing tutorials. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to create a gradient without an airbrush using cosmetic sponges, some Q-tips for cleanup, and as you can see, I just cut up the sponges to the size that I needed. I'm going to be using two. One to apply the paint, one to sponge off the paint if I get too much on the pony. Obviously, you're going to need your pony. You're going to need some paint. And I like to have at least a little bit of water just for cleanup if things get too messy. So, as you can see, I've already done 3 out of 4 legs here, and I'm going to show you how I got this effect on this last leg. So we're going to take our little cosmetic sponge here that I've cut to this handy dandy size and dip it into the paint. Now, to begin with, you want a fair amount on your sponge because you're starting at the bottom and you're just going to sponge it up. And I like to use circular motions to keep it uniform, and the more times you pounce the sponge onto the pony, obviously, the less paint that you're going to have being left behind on the pony itself. And this is how you acquire that gradient look. Just go around and around and around until the paint starts to look lighter and lighter, as you can see there. And I'm just down here, I'm applying plenty of force, plenty of paint to create a nice coated look. But as I get up towards the top of the leg, I'm using less paint and less force. Now, using this method, this is a good alternative to using airbrushes if you don't have an airbrush, or if you're like me and you have a serious love-hate relationship with your airbrush. This also creates, in my opinion, a slightly more realistic gradient effect. With the airbrush, obviously, you're getting very uniformed coating, which is beautiful on a pony, but it's not necessarily a very realistic look. Here, the gradient is not perfect. Just like in real life, she has some extra splotches. Now, what I have done to keep the lines down created from the sponge itself is I would take my clean one and just dab at the excess paint to try to take some of that off if necessary. And that's pretty much all there is to it. I usually have to go over my ponies 3 to 4 times to get a nice even gradient. This method does take some patience, and it does require a little extra time. But if, like I said, if you don't have an airbrush, this is definitely the way to go. Practice a few times before you go working on the pony that you're looking to put that gradient on, and that's about it, really. I hope this helped you guys, and that's about it. So take care, and I'll have another tutorial up shortly. Thanks. Bye.